Hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Cherry, and this is going to be for Capricorn's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn for the month of September. Your September love story. So, disclaimer. I just got done doing like one of the best guided meditations that I've done in a while. So that is why I am like super chill right now. So disclaimer, it's not low energy. I'm just seriously vibing. So just to gonna get right into it. I already pre-shuffled and really got into your energy, and the first thing that really came out was the green woman. And as I was you guys can see that as I was like really honing in on your guys' energy, there was this energy of you guys want to create. I got you guys want to create, you guys want to co-create, and you guys want to procreate. So a lot of sexual energy up in here. But basically a lot of Capricorns in the month of September are going to be in the space where they are really honing in on home, they're really honing in on family, and they are really honing in on what is it that they want to bring into this world. What is it that they want to create? A lot of people are working on their legacies. I feel like a lot of people have shifted their priorities, because we also have the world tree here, and the world tree is talking about the end of that cycle, the beginning of the new. And I feel like a lot of you guys have closed out chapters from the past and are moving into a new phase of your life where you're taking things a little bit more seriously. And that could be other things, like things that you want to do, your career, your goals, but that could also be yourself. You are in a position where you're like, what do I want? This is what I want. This is the life that I want to bring. And then we have the shaman here as well. You guys are in manifesting mode. You guys are not playing. You guys want what you want. You guys are very focused. So that was the initial energies that I was picking up in, because then we have this underlying energy of the Queen of Stones, and that can go either way. A lot of you guys, like I said earlier, you guys want to hunker down. You guys want to hunker down. You guys are looking at your plans and looking at your goals and figuring out what is it that you want to manifest next. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in the space where you're coming out of like a darker past. You guys have gone through a lot in the past. You guys have probably been really focused in on your own healing, and you guys are just really now focusing on the light at the end of the tunnel. You guys are really focusing on the light at the end of the tunnel. And in regards to moving forward romantically wise, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be coming in it from a more grounded state. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with a water sign. But for the most part, a lot of you guys are now, if you are single, you guys are like slowly starting to dip your toes in and being open to the possibility of reaching out to somebody, or you're thinking about somebody, or somebody is thinking about you. But for the most part, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, the past is behind you, because we have the three of vessels is here, and I feel like a lot of you guys are just really, you guys are focusing in on your happiness. You guys want your happiness. You guys are getting in touch with your more emotional side, and you don't want anybody else to just mess with your emotions. A lot of you guys are getting over the past ex, and that has a lot to do with how you are choosing to move forward in romance. But I feel like in September, you guys are really going to be really evaluating what it is that you want from your romantic partners. So, a lot of you guys this month are going to be dealing, like I said earlier, with the water sign. I feel like a lot of you guys, some of you guys might already be dealing with a water sign, or if not, a new water sign is going to be coming in. But for the most part, I feel like someone is sending the other person mixed signals. We have the Eight of Roses here. Maybe some of you guys aren't sure if you guys want to reach out to somebody just yet. Or somebody could be wanting to reach out to you, but they're not sure yet. I'm getting a sense of like, I want to reach out, but I'm not scared. I feel like people are reevaluating their priorities. If you're single and you are starting to talk to somebody, just make sure that you guys are on the same page, because I see here the Three of Shells in reverse and the Three of Gems upside right side up, and it's telling me that maybe some of you guys aren't ready for a commitment. Some of the people might not be fully single or as single as they let on, but for the most part, maybe you are not in union with your person because they've been really focused on work. But let's get deeper into it. I feel like somebody got burned in the past, and that's why they're like tiptoeing back and forth. Somebody's a little guarded here. Yeah, we have the three of gems. Somebody, I feel like some of you guys want to build, and for others, it could be the exact opposite. Maybe you want to build, and you're more committed to what you want than the other person. That's gonna play a key role. If you're coming into union with your person in September, it's going to be like, do you want to build or not? Because I feel like a lot of you guys are in this space where you just don't want to waste your time. You're really focused on getting to your happiness. Messages for Cappies. Yeah, you guys are really focused on your own emotional fulfillment. And I feel like in terms of that, yeah, you guys are really focused on your emotional fulfillment. But what I'm getting here is what is going to hold you back, or what could hold you back, or what's holding somebody else back is getting caught up in the same cycles. Like I heard like negative self-talk or some sort of paranoia, or someone does something, someone's going to realize that they may have been self-sabotaging their own relationships. Yeah, somebody's going to be realizing that they self-sabotaged their own relationship because they were a little bit more guarded. For others, it could be they kept secrets from the past, or maybe someone, whoever you're dealing with, could be keeping something, or you could be keeping something from them. But I feel like there's this energy of someone's holding back because they may feel like it's too good to be true. There's the underlying energy. Yeah, somebody also really wants their freedom. Somebody also really wants their freedom, but they also, ooh, you could be dealing with the fire sign. If you were dealing with the fire sign and things didn't work out, they could have just really wanted their freedom, but right now they may be a little bit upset because they're disconnected from you. Bunch of little storylines here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Oh my god, why are you guys so slippery? Someone could be slipping through your fingers, literally. Any other messages for Capricorns? Ooh, you want to be seen. Yeah, I feel like someone's really upset right now. We have the Three of Wings. Some of you guys could have already been, like I said earlier, dealing with some sort of past heartbreak. I feel like if somebody broke up with you, or you broke up with somebody else, whichever case it may be, the other person is still dealing from the fallout of whatever happened between you guys. Whoa. And this was going on in the in the 3D world right now. Yeah. Some of you guys could have been dealing with another earth sign, and maybe I feel like a lot of you guys are right now making a choice on whether or not you want to build with somebody. Someone's a little bit indecisive right now. Somebody's really guarded. We're going to go deeper into this because I'm just repeating the same things at this point. Someone is really, really guarded, and at the same time, someone really wants to build. Somebody is also scared of repeating the same type of cycles. I'm going to pull my energy cards. But for the most part, I'm getting that it's kind of like it's time to expand. When I was starting to program and tune in, I also got the world card up for you guys. Some of you guys might be starting to talk to somebody maybe via social media, the online dating stuff. But for the most part, I feel like you guys are in a position where you want to expand and you want to grow, and you don't want somebody to waste your time. Whew, let's see. Messages for Cappy. Note to self, do that meditative session. Do that guided meditation session more often. It was a really good. I'll put it in the description. It was actually one on YouTube, but it was a Steve Noble channel. Messages for Cappies for this month of. Oh, some of you guys totally dropped the other card. Some of you guys are going to be walking away from someone. If you haven't yet, you need to walk away from somebody. If you are healing from somebody from the past, with this card, I'm getting choose happiness for you guys. Like, it's okay to walk away from all these other things. Just because you've invested so much time doesn't mean that you have to keep investing it if it's not working out. I'm seeing somebody just walking away without any baggage here. And I feel like you guys are just like, bye, Felicia. Like, I'm getting bye, Felicia. Some of you guys might be, yeah, I feel like someone is okay, we have indecision here in reverse. And I was picking up those vibes when I was, with my other deck as well. I feel that something might have not worked out before because somebody was really focused on business and or financial constraints. And I feel that if things didn't work out because somebody was really focused in on work, it right now they're being torn. They're starting to realize, like, yeah, they want you, they could have invested you, and work took up a lot of their attention and priorities, or finances might be playing a role. But somebody really wants to reach out, but they just have like this other thing that they really want to deal with. And for some of you guys might have been dealing with um I have envy here in reverse. Something might have not worked out, or maybe things are on standstill because your person of interest might have been really listening to their friends, their family, or someone else and taking their own advice, and maybe the other person didn't want you guys to be together. I picked up on this energy as well, like yesterday, I think, for Aquarius, the work situation, and another sign in regards to like a mother. But maybe someone else is still dealing with the jealous ex or something like that. But there's this energy of envy here. It's in reverse right now, so I don't think it's prominent. I don't think it's prominent now, but I feel that if you guys broke up, or if someone broke up with you, they are regretting it now, and they're definitely not as happy. And maybe somebody just took somebody else's advice, and right now they're starting to realize they made the wrong choice. I'm mad at it though. Like, I feel like it's in your best interest. We have patience here in reverse. This is also like my little equivalent of temperance in tarot as well. You guys could be dealing with a Sag. With a Sag. Ooh. Yeah, someone's not moving forward. That's the thing. I feel that for those of you guys who are still healing from heartbreak, you're just not moving forward and you're getting into your head about it. I'm seeing a lot of green. I'm seeing you guys playing it safe. Honestly, if you're waiting, it's not going to help you to keep waiting for somebody right now, because I'm picking up this energy of somebody is waiting for somebody else, and it's not helping your situation. All you're doing is wasting your time. You're not moving forward. You're playing it too safe, and you know that you can have more fun on the other side of this fence. Like, literally, we have the garden and the gate, but we have walking away. And it's like, it's okay for you to branch out and expand your world. If the person that you're dealing with isn't giving you what you need right now, it's time to move on, because right now all you're doing is you're holding yourself back. And with the thinking woman in reverse, it's like, look at the bigger picture. I'm also getting vibes of healing your own heart chakra. Maybe you guys, because I have the second chakra here, your sacral, maybe you guys feel like you might not feel the same things with somebody else that you felt with said person in the past. But for the most part, I'm getting that some of you guys really do need to walk away from somebody. If you're single and you're healing, it's time to let that go. And then I feel that a new person is then going to be able to come in, because you're releasing attachments right now. You're releasing these attachments, and look, caring connection. You're letting something go, and then you're focusing on the connections that you do have. And by letting something go, you are also making space for the new things, the new person to come in and really care about you in the way that you need to be cared for. Because look, I see action here. It's time to start taking action. I'm also seeing a lot of green. That's your heart chakra. And this is saying, you're worth it. Look at what you're worth. You're walking through the door to value. Maybe some of you guys could be meeting somebody, a business person, or somebody at work through co-workers. But there's this energy of it's time to move on. And I feel yeah, look, we have the world again. It's that past cycle is closed, and it's only gonna stay alive in your mind. It's only going to stay alive in your mind. We have the Five of Swords here. Like, yeah, look, you've done the things, you fought all these battles, and even though it might seem a little selfish, or part of you might think it's a little selfish, it might be in your best interest to walk away. You might have to just walk away. Fives also represent change. You might have to walk away so you can build with the people that you need to build with. This could also be someone who's thinking about you. They walked away and they're going on to, they have regrets, and now they're trying to make a choice on whether or not they want to reach back out to you. But I feel like some people feel like it might be over. Then someone might be feeling like if they reach out, you're going to be really quick to cut them off. But I feel like a decision has to get made, because either way, you are going to get your happily ever after, but you have to get out of you have to get into a state of mind where you are, one, quitting any type of negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, thinking that that was your happily ever after. It could have been the case, that could have been your soulmate, but you have to shift into a new state of mind. I shouldn't say have. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. But you're not helping yourself and you're not moving forward, and nothing is going to happen for you if you just stay stuck in the same like heartbreak, or if you're waiting for somebody else. A decision has to get made. I feel like one person is really weighing their options and really like, am I playing it safe? Am I not? While the other person is kind of happily juggling things. Tutus. Follow your own intuition. This was all over the place. In the sense, like, I was so chill. I'm like, I hope all of this makes sense for you guys. I see wishes coming true. I see the Four of Swords here in reverse, and it's telling you to get up and go out there and have fun. When I had the Three of Joys, yeah, get out there, go out there and have fun. Be social, join a community. With that expansion, with that world card, it really did talk about Judgment in reverse. Judgment is great right now. Everyone's going through judgment. A lot of people are going to start getting realizations soon. And it's also saying in reverse, you haven't made the choice just yet. Once you really choose and commit to your own choice, then things are going to start turning around for you. I feel like once you make a choice to move on, that person is going to reach out. Because I feel like someone's going to come back in. And it could have been like an ex. It could have been a situation. I feel like you're manifesting it. It's just, it hasn't happened just yet because you haven't fully moved on. Yeah, like we have the Lovers card. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Gemini. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Gemini or someone who has Gemini in their charts. But right now, I'm really getting choices. With Judgment in reverse, it's like the new can't come in until you make a choice. The Lovers card is also about choices. I feel like you guys are trying to manifest something, or you're waiting for something, but you're not moving forward. And with this Ten of Wands, is like, let go of the burden. Like, let go of the burden. This is also telling me, like, I'm also getting like, free yourself, like make space for yourself, because I feel like a part of you knows that it's over, but there's still that little last thing of hope. But it's like, just move on. Because maybe somebody had you feeling like you were left out in the cold. We have the Five of Pentacles here. And this is also talking about financial constraints. But I feel like with this, it's kind of like, have faith in yourself that it's going to be okay. You may not be with that person now in the way that you want to be with them, but you are manifesting a romance that you are manifesting a romance that you want, but you have to love yourself first. Because that's what you's attracting. Live your life. Go have fun. Some of you guys are already really intuitive. I see the High Priestess here. For some of you guys, there's something that you're not seeing. You could also be dealing with the Pisces. You could also really be dealing with a Gemini. This is Pisces and or Gemini. To me as a reader, do you put your own spin on it? But I feel like there's something that you're not seeing. Or maybe if you guys are in separation from somebody at the moment, someone could have been keeping secrets from you. Someone could have been keeping secrets from you, holding something back verbally. This could also be someone is coming back into your life to tell you the truth about a situation. Maybe somebody wasn't as emotionally mature in the past. Like, you guys were communicating, but it wasn't like that deep level of communication. But I feel like someone's going to come in and reach out. And I see the Knight of Pentacles here. I just feel like it's very slow. It's very slow moving. So someone is very indecisive. This could also be you. Maybe you want to reach out to somebody, but you're not sure. But for the most part, this could be someone else who's coming in. It could be another earth sign. And I feel like it's just a decision has to get made. A decision is going to have to get made. This could also be like them coming in more mature. I feel like somebody did a lot of growing up to do, or they had like a lot of reality checks. For those who are dealing with somebody who was taking somebody else's advice, maybe they're starting to formulate their own opinions and realize, oh my God, I messed up. But for the most part, it's I don't want to say messy, but it's like, I feel like you have to cut some cords and clear your energy. Yeah, I feel like you have to cut some cords and clear your energy. I feel like you might have been dealing with some sort of trickster trickster energy, like somebody was trying to cut corners. Or you could be dealing with somebody in that energy right now where somebody was like, okay, let's have fun, let's be playful, I'm not going to tell you the whole truth, I'm going to give you just enough, like, you know, whatever. It wasn't that serious in the past, and I feel like right now you are trying to get serious, or you want to be serious, or you're not trying to fool around. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. Like, you're focused on your own foundation, you're starting to see the truth for what it is, and you're starting to really, you want your happiness. There was another sign I did where it was like, I want my happiness and I want it now. There's this energy of you wanting your happily ever after. This is also you tying up loose ends in the home. I feel like someone's going to come in and offer an apology as well. You might choose to walk away from them, but there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here, and I'm getting that in September, a lot of you guys are going to be just really, really focused in on following your passions. I feel like you guys have a lot of, that's what I get, like a lot of moving parts, if that makes sense. Like, you have this going on over here, you have this going on over here, I'm healing over here, I want this business over here, I have this company over here, okay, what's this, let me study, let me focus on family. It's like a lot of parts. On a totally separate side notes that'll only go for a handful of you, I feel like for those who are dealing with somebody who things didn't work out in the past because they were listening to other people, someone could have been doing some sort of magic in on them, or they could have been doing some sort of magic on you. Somebody had some sort of insecurities and it could have played out. Maybe you guys were dealing with somebody who was verbally unkind. Maybe somebody cut you off, or you cut somebody off, and it shook someone else's confidence, and that is affecting their ability to move forward romantic wise. Someone could have been dealing with a player. I feel like someone was dealing with a player. If this person comes back, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be walking away. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be walking away and just focusing in on your own energy. I feel like this is you right now, this Nine of Pentacles energy, just standing in your own power, focusing on you, building your nest, and you want someone who can add to you. You're not trying to supplement anything. It's not bad. It's just, I feel like there's a lot of you guys have a lot of things going on right now. Okay, so let's get some romance angels. But for the most part, I feel like your career is going to be bomb. Prosperity, money coming in. I feel like you guys are manifesting the person that you want. Reconciliation. Someone's coming back in. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And this could be the one. With this reconciliation card, I always have to warn people. If things didn't work out in the past and this person comes in, I feel like they owe you the truth, because I feel like they're going to tell you something and you may not like it. Because when I was tapping into this energy here, there was a lot of threes, and I feel like maybe somebody might not have been as single as they might have led you to believe, as I said earlier. So I feel like someone might be telling you that, or if they're coming back, advice for you, check to see if they are as single as they're trying to make it seem. For others of you, it might work out. For some of you guys, just make sure that you guys are on the same page. I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing and focusing on yourself, and they may not be there. I feel like somebody really also wants their freedom. They also still want you, but they also like aren't ready for that full-blown commitment just yet. For others of you, you're meeting your person, and this could be the one, but I feel that you have to be receptive to it. You have to not hold this new person accountable for what somebody else did to you in the past. With that said, pay attention to any red flags that didn't come out from here, but like if you're noticing a cycle, look, give your relationship a chance. If you're starting to notice red flags, pay attention to that. My nose is like all itchy now. Pay attention to any type of red flags, but for the most part, like, be available. Some of you guys may have to communicate a little bit more. I'm seeing that somebody, especially if you're dealing with the water sign, things could be a little bit rocky in September, and it's just a matter of people keeping things level-headed. Finances can play an issue. But for the most part, don't, if you're already and have already been dealing with somebody and it's just like someone's cranky and it's out of blue, out of nowhere, it just hasn't, it's like random for them, just give them a little bit of patience and figure out what the cause is, because it's not everyone has to break up just because things are rocky. Any other messages for Capricorn? Ooh. Deception. And honestly, I feel like when it comes to this deception, I feel like it's tied to reconciliation. And that could be for also the people who are not like in a fully committed like state of relationship. I feel that if you guys are reconciliating, someone is going to tell you the truth about something. Or if you just started dating someone, just make sure they are as single as they lead you to believe. Some of you guys, I did see healing family issues. Maybe you guys are dealing with a lot of family drama in the home. Maybe your family wants to give their 2 cents on everything, and it might be time for you to kind of just take a step back and formulate your own opinion. Some of you guys your love life might be affected by the way somebody was raised. They may not know how to love somebody. But I got stay optimistic about your love life for all the single peoples, because I feel like you guys are manifesting. But if you've been seriously focused on work, it's time to go out there and have fun. It's just time to go out there and have fun. I feel like it's time to go out there and socialize, join a community, get a hobby. Any other messages for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn for September? No? Okay. That works. Oh, and keep an open mind. Underline energy. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Always solid advice. Having a type also limits you. It's okay to like certain things, but if you're only looking for one thing, you might miss out on something new. So with that said, that's what I have for you guys. I do daily energy readings over on my Instagram, and I will leave that information down below. I hope this resonates. Tell your friends, tell your tribe, subscribe so I know someone's watching, and